Hello friends, welcome to the session on amplifiers. In this session, we'll be discussing how to use operational amplifier as an integrator. Integration is one of the important mathematical operation that we need to perform several times. It is possible that we can build the circuit by using operational amplifier, which can work as an integrator. In this session, we will see how to construct the integrator circuit using operational amplifier, and then we will obtain the expression for the output voltage to prove that the output voltage is proportional to the integration of the input voltage. Friends, as you know that you are viewing this session on my YouTube channel Learn with Prakash Kanade, and do subscribe to the channel to see more videos on the subjects of electronics and computer science. So let us start the session with what we mean by integrator. Integrator is an electronic circuit of which the output is proportional to the integration of the input voltage. That is, whenever a square wave input is being applied to the integrator circuit, then at the output, we will get a triangular wave. We know that operational amplifier is a very versatile circuit and it can be used to build many more applications. Integrator is an electronic circuit that will integrate the input voltage. The output voltage of the integrator is proportional to the integration of the input voltage. So this integration is similar to that of integration operation in mathematics. That is, whenever a square wave is applied to the input of the integrator, then at the output, we will get a triangular wave. Integrator circuit is very useful circuit because this circuit can be used in analog computers. You will find that nowadays digital computers are more popular, but sometimes analog computers are preferred over the digital computers because of their real-time response. This circuit can also be used as a wave shaping circuit. That is, whenever we want to convert a square wave into a triangular wave, then such a circuit is being called as a wave shaping circuit. So for the purpose of the wave shaping circuit, we can make the use of integrator. Integrator can also be used to convert the analog signal into digital form. So A to D converter can be built by using integrator circuit. This circuit can also be used as a low pass filter in audio applications. So this circuit has wide range of applications. Say for example, in audio processing or in audio applications, this circuit is used as a low pass filter circuit. Integrator circuit can also be used in several control systems in industries. And you will find that this circuit is also helpful for the launching of the satellite or for the launching of the missile. Now we will go for the circuit diagram of integrator using operational amplifier. As shown in this circuit diagram, the non-inverting terminal of the operational amplifier is grounded and the input voltage is applied to the inverting input through the resistance R1. Here in this circuit, instead of using a feedback resistance, we will use a feedback capacitor CF, which is connected between the output terminal and inverting input terminal of the operational amplifier. Input voltage Vin is applied to the inverting input through the resistance R1. And in this circuit, we are making the use of a feedback capacitor, which is connected between the output and inverting input. Non-inverting terminal of the operational amplifier is grounded, and therefore this operational amplifier is a closed loop operational amplifier and it is operated in inverting mode. Now for the purpose of analysis, we will suppose that the voltage at the non-inverting input is V plus and the voltage at inverting input is V minus. Suppose IF is the current that is flowing through the capacitor CF and I1 is the current that is flowing through the resistance R1. Now we know that the input voltage will be amplified by the operational amplifier and the part of the output voltage will be coupled back to the inverting input through the capacitor CF. Therefore, such type of the feedback is being called as a negative feedback, and this circuit is called as a closed loop circuit. The gain of the amplifier can be adjusted by adjusting the values of CF and R1. Now we can easily prove that this circuit works as an integrator. To prove that this circuit works as an integrator, we need to obtain expression for the output voltage of this circuit. That is, we need to analyze this circuit. And whenever we analyze any operational amplifier circuit, then it is possible that in 3 steps we can analyze any operational amplifier circuit. In the first step, we will obtain the Kirchhoff's equation at non-inverting input. We know that the non-inverting input of the operational amplifier is grounded, and therefore we can write the Kirchhoff's equation V plus is equal to 0. Similarly, we can obtain the Kirchhoff's equation at inverting input. At inverting input, you will find that there are 2 currents meeting, I1 and IF, and therefore the summation of the currents is equal to 0. That is, I1 plus IF is equal to 0. Now, in this equation, we can substitute the values of IF and I1. Now we know that I1 is the current that is flowing through the resistance R1. At one end of R1, there is an input voltage. At other end of R1, there is a inverting input voltage V minus. Therefore, I1 can be written as V in minus V minus divided by R1. And the current flowing through the capacitor can be written as the value of the capacitance CF into d by dt of voltage across the capacitor. The voltage across the capacitor is VO minus V minus. Therefore, the current IF can be written as CF into d by dt of VO minus V minus. Now in the third step, in case of operational amplifier, we know that the voltage at inverting input and the voltage at non-inverting input are almost same, and therefore V plus is equal to V minus is equal to 0. So when we substitute this value in the above equation, then we can get the above equation as V in divided by R1 is equal to minus CF into d by dt of VO, where d by dt that will stand for the differentiation of the output voltage. Now we can integrate both the sides of the equation. When we integrate both the sides of the equation, then we can write integration of V in divided by R1 into dt is equal to minus integration of CF into d by dt of VO into dt. But integration and differentiation, they are opposite operations, and therefore they cancel each other. And therefore the right hand side can be written as minus CF into VO. And therefore we can write VO is equal to minus 1 upon R1 CF. This R1 can be taken out of the integration sign, and integration of V in dt. So from this expression, we observe that the output voltage is minus 1 upon R1 Cm times integration of the input voltage. That is, the output voltage is proportional to the integration of the input voltage. Thank you friends for viewing the session. Hopefully you have understood how the operational amplifier can be used as an integrator. In our next session, we will see how the operational amplifier can be used as a differentiator. Thank you all for viewing the session.